Hello, I'm Ken with Orion Telescopes and Binoculars, and this is the Orion FunScope 76mm Reflecting Telescope Kids Kit. So we've put together a bunch of accessories that go along with the telescope. This is a great telescope to get your feet wet to see if you are going to like the hobby. It's great for the kids. Obviously, it's nice and lightweight, and for the family to see what you can find in the night sky. So let me show you some of the features and what comes with it. So let's get started. So first of all, the telescope itself, it's a 76mm diameter reflecting telescope. So a little mirror down on the bottom, a little flat mirror here, and it comes out to the eyepiece up top. 76mm sucks in a decent amount of light for brighter objects in the night sky. It lets in more light than, say, the beginning level 60mm refractor. So you actually get a little bit ahead when you're looking at a fainter object in the sky than a 60mm refractor would give you. So the Andromeda Galaxy, for instance, at low power, you'd be able to see, assuming you get away from the city lights, you can see some of the structure, little oval structure. And the Orion Nebula, you'd see a little bit of a wing shape on the cloud of dust and gas. Star clusters are very good with something like this. You can see the Pleiades, a lot of the Messier objects. Those are the kind of the best and brightest of the deep sky objects. So you'd be surprised how many you can see with a very low power eyepiece here. For high power, you can see lunar and planetary details. The scope comes with two eyepieces, a 20mm and a 6mm. So with the 6, you're getting higher magnification. So lunar details, craters on the moon, mountain ranges, you can start looking at the planets, the moons around Jupiter are plainly visible. And it also comes with a Barlow lens, a 2x Barlow lens, which is a doubler. So it takes that 6mm, which is 50 power by itself, and it turns it into 100 power. And at 100 power, you can see the rings of Saturn very plainly. It's very easy to see detail in the rings of Saturn. The surface on Jupiter, you'd be able to see a cloud band or two across the surface. So this is a great way to, like I said, get your feet wet and see what you can see up in the sky, lunar, planetary details, and some of the deep sky objects. In addition to the two eyepieces and the Barlow, you also get a finder scope on the side. This is a red dot finder. So when you look through this, you'll see a little dot floating in the sky. You just put the dot on the target, look through the eyepiece, and there it'll be right in the field of view. It sits on a swivel mount, so this is a little tabletop mount. I'm holding it right now, but find a picnic table, a patio table, even a milk crate, or just something fairly stable that you can sit this on. Have a nice platform there, and it swivels left and right, up and down. A very simple system. Your brain is already used to working in those up, down, left, right coordinates. So unlike some of the other videos you might have seen me do with the equatorial mounts, there's no polar lining necessary. You don't have to aim this thing at Polaris to get it to track right. You just grab it and move it up, down, left and right. Very simple. So in addition to the eyepieces, this is the kit that we've assembled. It's a great way to get started. There's some nice reference material. First of all, in this hand I'm holding a little moon filter. So when you look at the moon, it can be pretty bright. I mean, you're using a 76mm mirror, and that's much bigger than your own pupil, so it just makes the moon that much brighter. Thread this onto the bottom of the eyepiece, and it knocks down the brightness, gives you better contrast, less glare, so a handy thing to use for the moon. And then this is the rest of the kit. We have a Planisphere, which you dial in the date and time, and it helps you locate the constellations. This is a very good way to start learning constellations. The moon map, so when you're using it with the moon filter, you can identify individual craters, mountain ranges. My favorite thing, there's also Apollo landing sites on here, so you can see exactly where the astronauts landed. And then this book, Exploring the Cosmos. This is a kid's book for the hobby in general. It talks about our solar system, some nebula, just the sky in general. It's a great way to kind of spark kids' interest in the hobby. All right, well, there you have it. This is the Orion FunScope 76mm Reflecting Telescope, the Kids Kit. A great way to get into the hobby. Let's say your kids have expressed some interest, but you're not sure exactly how far it's going to go and you don't want to spend too much money. This is a great portable way for the kids to get into the night sky. Thank you very much. Clear skies.